This is where the franchise really begins. Welcome everybody to Season 2 of the New Orleans Saints franchise. We've gone through our first offseason, made our first moves, and there are 23 players now on this roster who were not here back in Season 1. 14 rookies, and a lot of change already to a team that went 10-7 back in Season 1, but we know that for this team to reach a Super Bowl, there's some rebuilding that needs to be done. Felt like we had a good preseason. The offense looked promising at times, and there are some defensive standouts. Really excited about our secondary as they'll face a rookie quarterback making his debut today. It's Jason Tracy. The Buccaneers took him in the second round as the 35th overall selection. That's easily the biggest change this roster has seen. They returned most of their veterans from last year, and Vita Vea took over a game late in the season when we were struggling with our offense. We've got to be more prepared this time around. I think the Buccaneers made some really good picks in this year's draft, but I'm not sure we're going to see many of them early on. Keenan Goodwin was the number 3 overall pick, and he's a promising pass rusher, but seems to be behind Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, a former first-rounder, on the depth chart. Going into this game, we're missing 2 players, wide receiver A.T. Perry and cornerback Marshawn Lattimore. That means our first-round pick, Tommy Tomlinson, is set to make his first NFL start, and he'll be replacing Marshawn Lattimore's left cornerback position. I'm excited about Tommy. He brings a unique skill set. I'm glad we were able to get him. At the wide receiver position, we do have some veterans in Josh Reynolds and Jawan Jennings, but I know everybody wants to see the dynamic rookie Jacoby Pearman, who took over the preseason. I'm excited to see the rookies that have joined the team this year, and we should see at least 4 or 5 of them make a heavy contribution right away. We welcome the changes to this roster coming into Season 2, and it's time to see if our future looks bright or if this is an even larger project than I anticipated. We're going to see the defense take the field first this year, and we are underway in year 2. And the Bucs will start at their own 25. Here comes the rookie out of Stanford, Jason Tracy. He's got a rocket arm. He can throw it about as far as anybody. Working on his accuracy. We'll see how prepared he is as the Bucs trust him on opening day. 2 receivers in the pattern, and a run on first down as Rachaad White's taken down by Demario Davis, one of the veterans still a part of this defense. Going empty, first pass attempt, it's Tracy connecting with the longtime Buck, Mike Evans. Having Edwards and Godwin should make it for a smooth transition, you would think, for Tracy. Back to pass, off balance, wants Evans and overthrows him. Kind of a hard guy to overthrow, but Tracy's got a strong arm. 2nd and 10, looking for Evans again, laying out and unable to make the grab. We got 3rd and 10. The Saints bring 4, pressured inside. Tracy throws it away. Brian Brissy got through, and he's the one shaken up on the play. And we desperately need him this year to play well, and he was our best pass rusher a year ago. That is my big concern with this team coming into the year. But we force the punt, and awaiting, here is the rookie, Jacoby Pearman, makes a man miss, tries to head outside, and he returns his first NFL touch for about 2 yards. So, Derek Carr begins his 2nd year as the Saints quarterback, and on first down, he dumps it off. It's Alvin Kamara, and a gain of 5. Chris Olave, the NFL's leading receiver, is wide left. Hand off, it is Kamara, and not much there. Smoot on the tackle, 3rd down. Josh Reynolds in the game, Carr under pressure, underneath for Olave, turns it up, he gets the first down, up to the 30. We'll see what's in store for Olave after a phenomenal season a year ago. Good run for Kamara as he finds the opening on first down. 2 tight ends, downhill, and bouncing this outside. It's Kamara for the first down. We're seeing them go with some two tight end looks, missing A.T. Perry. And now call upon the second-year tailback. That's Kendre Miller's first touch of the year. A 1-yard gain. They go 3 wide now. Pearman is in the game. Stepping up. Carr is hit and he's intercepted. Antoine Winfield picks it off. Buccaneers with the takeaway. Vita Vea cannot be blocked one-on-one like this. If you're trying to go downfield, that might have gotten picked off anyway. Buccaneers football, 39-yard line. Here's Rashad White across the 50 and spun down by Tyrann Mathieu. That might have saved the touchdown. Our biggest weaknesses in the preseason were run defense and pass rush. Got some rush this time. Isaiah Foskey, second-year player. We're hoping for a big boost this season. 2nd and 20, and sacked again! This time, the free agent pickup, that's James Houston. We still got to change his number, by the way. James Houston, 8 sacks 2 years ago, now getting his new opportunity with the Saints. Backed up inside the 10 from the end zone. Pass caught by Jawan Johnson. He's a free agent at the end of the year. Could earn a big payday this season. A 3rd down here for Carr, and that pass is hauled in by the former San Francisco receiver Jawan Jennings. They make the adjustment now. Ruiz and McCoy both blocking Vita Vea, and magically Derek Carr's got time to scan the field. From the 30, downfield, open, and caught! There's Taysom Hill, the Swiss Army knife, doing what he does, making plays. In Buck territory, Kamara cuts inside, breaks a tackle, and is close to a Saints first down. They swap out tailbacks again. On 2nd down, Miller's carry, and he loses the football. Tampa's got it, and it's their 2nd straight takeaway. This ball gets knocked out, and Miller had the first down yardage. That one hurts. Tampa at their own 33. It's Rashad White, and he's chased down, and that's the 2nd-round pick, James Bolden. He's going to be primarily a run stopper and special teams player early in his career. Not out there when we go to our nickel package, as Mike Evans just received the handoff. 9-yard gain. All right, doing his best Cordero Patterson impression, switching positions there, and now it's Rashad White stuffed on 3rd down, and that's another new starter. 2 years ago, Jordan Howden was made a 5th-round pick out of Minnesota, and now he steps into a starting role, and he makes a nice tackle on 3rd down. Scoreless here in the 1st. Saints just got to avoid turning the football over, and hitting an open Olave would be nice as well. But we didn't do that. Carr heading to the air on 3rd down, and caught by Olave. First down, gain of 18. The 3 receivers are Reynolds, Olave, and Jawan Jennings. Jennings makes the catch and is stopped around the midfield logo. They split out Jawan Johnson over in the slot. Carr underneath. That's Johnson. First down. Carr opens 9 of 13. Here they go under center. Kamara, right side. A good run again. Like the way this run game has started off, and the Saints pretty balanced so far. They fake it to Kamara. Carr now looks his way, and he makes a first down catch. So they're keeping it pretty simple here early on, getting into scoring range. 2 tight ends and running left. Here's Kamara, stopped by Carlton Davis, who prevented what could have been a lot longer gain. They got Jacoby Pearman in the game now. 3rd and 3. Pass dropped by Josh Reynolds, who shined in the preseason, didn't drop any passes. That's a critical miss. So field goal team is on. They avoid the turnover, And Blake Groupie drills home the first points of the season, 3-0. Feel like we haven't seen much of this Bucs offense early on. Ball at their own 25. Tracy throwing, and he's picked off! One rookie picks off the other, and it's the first for Tommy Tomlinson. Our first-round pick wastes no time. Good luck throwing it over the 6'4" Tommy Tomlinson. It would seem his time spent at the Nate Bell DB Academy is paying off. Short field, New Orleans. Carr pressured. Outside. Caught by Olave on the comeback. Carr needed someone to get open with that pressure, and Olave tends to do that. Here's Taysom Hill. He's going to take it off tackle and picks up 5 yards. A red zone trip for New Orleans, and it's a fake and a throw out to Jacoby Pearman. First career reception, should be used on screens in those gadget roll capacities and as a deep threat. 3rd and short, inside, and getting it is Kamara, just enough. 2 safeties awaiting in the end zone. They bring Pearman flipping forward. He takes it inside the 10 and down around the 6. Taysom Hill is the fullback on 2nd down. Fake to Kamara on the roll. Kamara can't hold on. Incomplete. Buccaneers trying to keep us out of the end zone. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Carr scanning. He wants Johnson! Caught for the touchdown! Saints extend their lead. Jawan Johnson's first of the year, and this was a perfect throw from Carr. Just throw it up to the big tight end between all those defenders. 10-0 New Orleans with 5:21 to play in the first half. This one's going to be taken out by Nance, and screaming down the field is James Bolden to make the tackle. I mentioned earlier he's going to be used a lot on special teams. He can run and he can hit. So I expect him to be a special teams ace this year. Tracy and the Bucs at their own 15. Time to throw. Zips it into Mike Evans. That's his 2nd completion of the day. Tracy is 2 of 8 passing. On 1st and 10, pressured by Saunders and floating out of bounds. That was covered up well again. Not letting Tracy get comfortable. He bails out of a clean pocket and looks to keep it. Diving ahead for a minimal gain. Bucs haven't had many first downs in this one. Need the 45. Saunders on the pressure. Tracy scrambling. Turns it up and comes up short. It'll be 4th and inches for Tampa, and they're motioning on their punt team. The Saints have controlled the clock here in the first half. They got 3 minutes to go. Clean pocket. Delivered to Pearman underneath. Gain of 6. So starting to work the rookie into the flow of the offense. On 2nd down, Carr. Oh, we never saw him. It's Shaq Barrett. Off that right side of the offensive line. Now you got to be careful with this front 4. Carr gets it away to Johnson for the first down. With Jacoby Pearman helping clear on that vertical route. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Carr looking deep. Olave the target. Incomplete. Good coverage over the top. With 1:55 to go in the first half. Underneath, and Pearman makes the catch. Shakes out Winfield and gets the first down. That is 4 first half receptions for Pearman. On 2nd down, Carr has the rookie again for a first down as he gets out of bounds. So if you were wondering if he'd be used sparingly, that does not seem to be the case. Carr, middle, Johnson's open again. Seems to be always there for him. First down. 47 seconds on the clock and all their timeouts remaining. Carr wants it all. Reynolds out of bounds. They had it there. Got to connect on those. Setting up the screen now. Kamara getting blocks. He breaks a tackle. And with a strong effort, he gains 8. Third and short, New Orleans. They burn that first time out. 3 receivers in the game. Carr underneath. Caught by Kamara. First down. And 29 seconds to play. They're 9 yards away. Carr scanning and nearly intercepted. Threw it right to Devin White and got lucky. It'll be 3rd and goal. Another chance against the blitz. Carr, Olave, touchdown! First of the year. He almost threw a pick there. Olave had the defender getting turned around. And that is the 2nd touchdown pass for Derek Carr. And a great way to end the first half where it felt like the Saints had the ball almost the entire time. They ran 52 snaps. That is nearly a day's worth of offensive play. You expect, 60 to 70 snaps. They're most of the way there. Next week, we're going to take on the Chicago Bears. They're currently trailing the Arizona Cardinals 14-7. There are some big matchups this week, and we're going to go through them at the conclusion of this game. Excited to see how year 2 unfolds. This is really one of the most exciting times, I think, of any of these franchises. A 17-0 start for New Orleans. They have possession, and Kamara getting the first down, and that was nearly the big one. They seemed to move the ball pretty well when they weren't turning the football over in the first half. Carr sees nothing, and he bails out to his left. He's chased, but can get the first down yardage. Still offers pretty good mobility over a decade into the NFL. Underneath and off the fingertips of Kendre Miller. Not having his strongest performance. 3rd and 9, and Carr gets drilled. Never saw the pressure, and the Bucs have a stop, one they desperately need. But more than that, they've got to establish a drive. Here is Becker's punt. It's a low-line drive, and not what you want there, allowing the Bucs to have good field position. And Tracy will try to make something of it. 2 tight ends on first down, and he's sliding left and looking for the rushing opportunity across the 50. Tracy will take off and has enough speed to make you pay. They go out of the eye. Rachaad White. Oh, nice play by James Bolden. He got isolated. It was going to be him or nothing. Isaiah Foskey shaken up on that play. Pressured, Tracy throws it away. I've actually been really impressed with our ability to generate pressure today. And this is 6th rounder Chester Hayward on the rush. He almost got his first career sack. 3rd and 7, Tracy buying time and throwing away. He's 2 for 11. The defense has him flustered. Again, quick drive out of the Tampa Bay offense, and across is Pierman. Gets another manufactured touch and gets a few yards. Yet to have a big play, but they're getting the ball in his hands. To the outside, Kamara gets past the edge and gets first down yardage. 77 yards, a great balanced attack on opening day. Inside, and Kamara gets a couple more. They'll call it 4 yards. Again, offset backfield. The fake to Kamara. Eyes downfield. A shot from Carr. Overthrowing Jacoby Pierman. Had a small opportunity there, I think. This is 3rd down. Carr gets it away, and he should have been picked by Carlton Davis. Reynolds had inside leverage and decided he didn't want it anymore. Jack Becker, the rookie, kicks this one away. Much better form this time, but returnable. Across the 45 and stopped by Taysom Hill. The Buccaneers have good field position. What are they going to do with it? Tracy fakes and fires complete. It's Godwin. He breaks a tackle and has the biggest play of the day for Tampa's offense. It's also their third completion. Empty for Tracy. Gets out of the pocket and will keep. Inside the 20 to the 10 and dives down. At this rate, he may have more yards scrambling than passing by the end. 9 yards away. Tracy buying time, off balance. Oh, that was dangerous. Paulson Adebo was lurking. Got the receivers in tight to the formation. 3rd and goal. Pressured. Tracy off the mark for Rachaad White. I don't think he's really stood in the pocket and delivered more than 5 throws today. A field goal for Tampa gets the donut off the scoreboard. It's a start. They're still down 2 touchdowns. 5:08 to play here in the third, and the Saints come out. They have a new running back in there, and this is the undrafted rookie. That's John Waters in the open field and sprinting into Bucs territory. What an opening, 56 yards. He made the team, and he showed a reason why he should get some playing time. On the counter and heading out to the left, it's Waters. Spun around inside the 10. Kamara checks into the game. Carr looks to the air and delivers. Jawan Johnson down to the 3. I formation, Kamara the back. But it's Taysom Hill in for the touchdown. He vultures one away, and the Saints extend their lead. 24-3. What a great start. Gotta hold on. Here's Tracy delivering. Pass caught. Tracy is now 4 for 16. They go empty, giving him a lot of targets, and it's out quickly, caught by Russell Gage. Seems they had a chat on the sideline. Stay in the pocket. Oh, this time he loses it! On the ground and picked up by New Orleans. That was James Houston, and Peyton Turner recovers. Houston making an impact in his Saints debut, had a sack earlier, and now forces a turnover. Short field Saints. And they come out offset eye. Carr with time. Wide open. Upfield Olave to the 11. On to the fourth quarter. 2 receivers and Carr looks to the air. Dumped for Hill. It's a short gain. And now looking to be in some pain is Chris Olave. And he's going to check out, head into the locker room. So 3 receivers, they're all new to the team making their debuts. Carr steps up and is hit down. And it'll bring on the field goal team. And hopefully Olave's all right, but he might not return to this one. Groupie's kick is good. It's 27-3. This is how you draw it up going into week 1, right? A dominant showing for New Orleans. Tracy dumps this off. It is good for the first down. And he's completed now his last 3. On first down, got the pressure. There were missed pickups on both tackles. And that's Chester Hayward getting into the backfield. We've had pressure all game long. Tracy extends and then misses a pass outside. Yeah, his accuracy is a question mark, and it's even worse when he leaves the pocket. Tracy facing a 5-man rush, resets, and heaves it for Evans. And they get the conversion. We sent the pressure, and Tracy finally made a play against it. At the 33, in time, Tracy for Godwin. He shrugs off Jordan Howden. And the Buccaneers have a good chance to add some more points. Tracy looks to throw to the outside. Caught. Touchdown. That is Russell Gage. Jason Tracy throws his first NFL touchdown and will attempt to get the 2-point try. To the air. Throwing for Evans. Caught. And it's a 16-point game. Not over. 9:07 left to go. Bucs want some stops now. Pierman takes the handoff wide and gets maybe one. Chris Olave not in there, and the run goes to Miller. Breaks a tackle, and he's close to the first down. Kamara checks in on 3rd and short. He runs it left. Very close, and awarded first down yardage. 7:25 left to go. Carr off the fake, and open, that's Johnson. Into Buck territory and down to the 43. 2 tight ends on the field. There's a fake to Kamara. Carr looking toward the end zone. Knocked away from Josh Reynolds. I thought they had it. But now 6 minutes to go on the edge of field goal range. And the short throw goes for a first, Jacoby Pierman. And he's picked up a lot of touches in his NFL debut. Now Kamara runs inside, gashing the defense for a big first down. Definitely in field goal range now. Under 5 to go. Pierman again. Taking these short plays, seeing what he can do with them. Hasn't dropped a pass today. Now Waters back in, shows some patience, and then grinds out the first down yardage. I'm impressed today with John Waters. Takes it inside and is stopped around the 3. This has been a really good drive for the Saints, burning up this clock. They fake it now, and that's Brian Johnson. He can't hold on. He's the other undrafted running back. Could not make the catch. 20-yard field goal try, and a 3-score lead now with 2 and change to play. 32-11, and the Bucs will have it at their own 32. Tracy short for Evans, and there's first down yardage. We are seeing James Bolden out there now, kind of replacing Demario Davis. And also in the game, that is undrafted Jerry Rayburn, who makes a play in coverage. Tracy finally hits a throw outside the pocket to Rachaad White. With 1:24 on the clock, Tracy pressured by Shepard, across the middle for Godwin. Bolden was lurking. Tracy now up to 200 yards in the air, and this one is jarred loose. Tight coverage from Alontae Taylor. Really good pass defense from this Saints defense. Tracy throwing complete for Godwin. That's enough for a first down. It does seem like Tracy's getting better as the game goes on, certainly finishing better than he began. And it's Gage inside the 20. Looking for at least one more score. Tracy's got time, end zone throw, caught, touchdown. That's Cade Otton. And the Buccaneers make it a little bit closer, but this is a dominant Saints Week 1 victory. 32-18, a great start to this season. I'm really happy with just the team as a whole, honestly. I had concerns about a couple things, and we watched our pass rush play well. You can't really grade your run defense in a game like this. They barely ran with Rachaad White, but when they did, I thought that we at least held our own. But as I expected, we made it tough on Jason Tracy to get comfortable. We sent some pressure, played some man coverage. Our secondary played really well, and we got a lot more pressure than I ever imagined. Last year without Marshawn Lattimore, we struggled in those games. I know this was different circumstances against the rookie's debut, but we played really well. And our pass rush was better than I ever imagined. James Houston had a terrific debut, and we just got pressure from everywhere. I also thought that Tommy Tomlinson played really well. He didn't give up catches to his side and came away with the INT on that first pass that was even targeted towards him. And then John Waters came in. And yeah, we blocked super well on his runs, but felt like he showed some initial burst and a little bit of yards after contact skill. I always look at how running backs can create, and he's got a little creation to his skill set. There's a lot to like from this one. Now, Paulson Adebo I thought played well, but not well enough to continue this training camp breakout. But he still picked up plus 5-man coverage last episode. And you know what? A real team player. Marshon Lattimore in his full uniform despite being inactive for this week. He's congratulating the team on a job well done. All the DBs get 4,500 experience. So let's do some upgrading. Tommy Tomlinson should be out there quite a bit, even with Lattimore coming back. We have a pretty good problem there with more cornerbacks than spots to really play them. Would like to see a bit more from Howden in coverage. A couple close calls in his coverage were caught today. And I'm impressed with both Adebo and Taylor. So if we could find some ways to use all our corners, that would be nice. We have no injuries coming away from this game, as Olave was all right. There are some key ones around the league, a big one for James Cook, and then Isaiah Pacheco got hurt this week, which means the Heisman Trophy winner, Shaq Patterson, is going to get some playing time now in the KC offense. Chicago ended up losing to Arizona, so they're 0-1 going into the matchup against us. Should be a tough matchup. We struggled a bit against Justin Fields last season. And surprise to me, KC's offense really could not get going against the Bills in week 1. Patrick Mahomes under 170 yards, no touchdowns, and now they've got to turn to the rookie running back next week. Already some concerns there in Kansas City. They might have to go find some receivers. Meanwhile, we had a matchup here with the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons, and Atlanta took them to overtime and picked up the victory. The Falcons surged late last year, and with all the young talent they have offensively, you knew this offense had a high ceiling, and they added Keenan Allen to the mix, which is a perfect veteran complement. Miami over Seattle, putting up 38 points. With the Miami offense, you tend to get a lot of touchdown passes and big yards. Jalen Waddle, 14 catches, $145. Tyreek got his 100. That seems to be his floor on a week-to-week basis. And that helps Tua become the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. League leaders, 1 week into the season. A few quarterbacks had 4 touchdown passes. Joe Burrow, Daniel Jones, and Tua. Kenny Pickett, the only one with 3 interceptions. Bijan Robinson leads the NFL in rushing yards after 1 week, and just 4 running backs cleared 100, including Elijah Mitchell. Nobody had more receiving yards than Jalen Waddle. Will Dissly came in second place. And on defense, Tyree Wilson had a 3-sack debut this year, and nobody collected multiple interceptions. Jonathan Allen had 3 sacks, James Houston the 2.5 with 3 TFLs. Next week, it's the Bears taking on our New Orleans Saints, and it should be a tougher challenge overall for the defense, but we're going to have Marshon Lattimore back. The only player we're going to be missing is Peyton Turner. Kendre Miller will get an upgrade here, but already it looks like John Waters is pushing for some of those backup running back carries. And Chris Olave is good to go. We upgrade his slot to get that short route running a little bit higher. That could still use some work, but there aren't any real holes in his game. So that's going to do it for the first episode of Season 2, everybody. What'd you think? Let me know down below. Drop a like if you haven't, subscribe, and there's much more Saints franchise coming your way. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you next time.